100% AI news and be and futuristic, intense, and unapologetically AI dominated. The future of news is now here.
26 is at a crossroads. After years of rapid change, fueled by post-pandemic recovery, historic immigration levels, and global pressures, the country faces deep, interconnected challenges that have eroded affordability, strained public services.
Economic fragility, the slow grind Canada's economy in 2026 is limping along with projected GDP growth of 1 to 1.6%. Dragged by trade uncertainty, USMCA talks. Trump era tariff threats on steel, autos, energy. High household debt, mortgage renewals hitting hard, and stagnant per capita productivity after years of decline. Unemployment hovers around 6 to 7%, youth worse. Consumer spending is the main driver, but weakening from affordability shocks. And inflation moderates near 2%, while essentials like food, housing outpace wages. Many households are stretched thin, with food bank reliance high and living standards slipping. Fixes/red tape to fast-track infrastructure energy projects, reform taxes for investment and real wage growth, enforce balanced budgets to curb debt, diversify trade beyond the U.S., and leverage fiscal stimulus in high-potential sectors like defense, clean tech for resilience.
Hey peeps, this sloth's slinging hot dogs solo. Don't let him hang. Hurry, before I blow away in the breeze. Hit that like if you're grilling, subscribe for more chill vibes, and share quick thanks for the fast support.
Housing and affordability crisis. The core crush housing remains brutal. Condo prices softening. National approximately 2 to 3% drop expected by late 2026. Rents easing in some spots from lower demand. But ownership stays out of reach in Toronto, Vancouver due to high renewals, low inventory, and lingering speculation. Energy poverty and homelessness persist amid record food bank visits. Past rapid population growth overloaded supply. Now immigration cuts offer relief but haven't fixed underbuilding. Fixes. Ramp up supply aggressively. Millions of units via modular construction. Density incentives near transit. Cut zoning, fees, red tape. End tax perks for flip speculation. Preserve affordable stock for nonprofits. And tie policies to productivity wage boosts, for example, GST exemptions on basics, so families can actually afford homes.
Immigration, recalibration, overcorrection, risks the 2026-2028 plan stabilizes permanent residents at 380,000 per year, down from peaks. Slashes new temporary residents sharply to approximately 385,000 in 2026, and aims to drop TEMS below 5% of population. This eases pressure on housing, healthcare, education after years of overload, but risks labor shortages in construction, trades, healthcare, and education, potentially delaying builds and slowing growth. Integration and credential recognition lag. Fixes. Prioritize economically skilled. Entrance for critical gaps, fast-track credentials in healthcare, construction, streamline pathways for in Canada temps to PR, digitize processes, maintain humanitarian commitments without overload, and align inflows tightly with job infrastructure needs for sustainable balance.
Yo, exquisite peeps! Digging this shell-shocking clip? Hit like to keep it sunny. Click ahead for more, and pass it on quick. Don't spill my yolk, or I'll be all runny. Thanks for the scramble.
Healthcare and public services strain waits, and workforce gaps wait. Times endanger lives. Spending is high, but outcomes lag. Workforce shortages hit hard, especially rural. And expansions like MAID add complexity amid federal cuts and integration pressures. Youth debt, unemployment limits participation, while bureaucracy bogs down delivery. Fixes enable interprovincial doctor practice. Fast-track international grads, expand primary care to cut our reliance. Introduce competitive private options within universal framework. Reallocate from admin cuts to frontline AI tools, and fund based on outcomes for efficiency and access.
Political and governance disconnect. Unity at risk elite disconnect fuels anger. Perceived globalist vibes under Carney. Provincial tensions, Alberta resource funding separation talk louder. Foreign influence worries, Arctic defense gaps, and slow project approvals. Regional fragmentation and trust erosion threaten cohesion. Fixes. Push Canada First sovereignty reforms. Fast-track national projects. Boost electoral accountability. Stakeholder inclusion. Prioritize fair resource sharing and productivity via deregulation tax incentives. Rebuild trust through transparent, bold action on trade, energy, innovation to turn challenges into renewal.
Listen up, you scrawny Psychopotatoes primate sits me, your undisputed jungle overlord, flexing these 1,800-pound bench-pressing pecs that could eat a Jeep into next Tuesday. Science says even 100 of you thumbs-up keyboard warriors couldn't topple this silverback without turning it into a chaotic dogpile. Shout out to the primatologists dropping truth bombs. We'd gas out after snacking on your egos, but forget the math, you can't even muster the finger strength to smash that subscribe button without crying uncle. Get off your lozzy boy throne. Hit like if you dare dream of surviving my stare down. And subscribe before I rally my gorilla squad to raid your fridge, one roar at a time. Let's evolve this channelier move.